Thank you very much.
It is there to think about.
You-
I am honored.
So we at St. J.S. Medical College and Claim Hospital want to pass on to our students what they are inherited from the past and whose shoulders they are now standing.
Yeah.
And that is where Dr. Bhansali stands as one of the leading members. And that's why today this request. So we would like us to tell about Dr. Bhansali right from the time, whatever you know. Whenever I require to pitch in something more, I request. But otherwise, you just go ahead and tell us exactly what you would like to tell about him.
When he joined, I don't know, but I know when he passed his matric, 1946. And then for 2 years he was in Royal Institute of Science. Because at that time he had some nephritis, he was not well. So he wasn't sure whether, people were not sure whether he would undertake medical studies. But after that, in Inter-Science he got Gibbs Prize, Physics. And though he was absent for 6 months, because he was so brilliant, in studies and all that, his principal allowed him to appear for the exam. And he stood first in the university, Inter-Science. After that, he did 2 years in Royal Institute of Science. And then he decided, now I am capable of taking undergraduate studies. He joined JS Medical College.
Which year?
1948.
You also joined in 1940.
Yeah.
But when did you really come to know him as your classmate?
See, in medical college, we are divided into batches for this. And his name was starting with B and mine also, so we always used to come in one batch and all that. Like that we came to know each other first time.
But both of you were bright students, as I understood.
Yeah, he was a bright student.
And you too.
So, okay.
Both of you appeared for the Shirwakar exams. And
and I was a merit scholar in Elphinstone College also. Yeah.
And then afterwards, how many competitive exams you appeared together?
Only that Shirwakar.
Now, can you tell us about yours and Dr. Bhansali's, who were the teachers and what do you recall about undergraduate studies?
Who were the teachers? Teachers, anatomy and physiology, Dr. Kopikar was there for some time, then Dr. Kurulkar was there. Physiology, I don't remember now. One was Dr. Anjaria.
Batliwala?
Yeah, Batliwala, yes, he was there. And Dr. Montero, they were there. And biochemistry, Dr. what was his name? Gargi or something was there. I can't remember all of them.
That's fine. Any of the outstanding clinicians?
Clinicians? In the first year?
No, afterwards. Second MBBS, final MBBS.
You mean the teachers?
Teachers.
Second MBBS was a Dr. Paranjpet. He was a bit bored, He taught us curara and strychnine. Whole term he was talking of this thing, plus theoretical, which was of no use to us actually. But he was a nice man. Then for some time, after that pathology, Dr. Venkar was there. Then in pharmacology, Dr. also Bhave was there later on. He's a very good teacher. The Venkar and clinician and the clinical side, there were lots of good doctors, Dr. Arthur Disa, Dr. Pinto, surgical side by Dr. Nathubai Patel, then J.C. Patel, Dr. This one, the name was I forgot. Most of them are good doctors.
So Dr.Shirish Bhansali stood first throughout?
Yes, mostly pathology, yes, mostly he stood first. And then final exam, I think Dr. Udwadia was there, and Dr. Nair. Dr. Bhansali got surgery medal, then pathology medal, and something else. Dr. Udwadia was the first, I think, university, but they were more or less equal, Dr. Nair was there.
So, do you recall any interesting episode regarding your undergraduate study vis-a-vis Dr. Bhansali or your own? But your content, some of the classmates you did mention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dr. Udwadia, Dr. Nair,
yes. Dr. Keswani, remember? Dr.
Yes.
Plastic surgeon, he was there.
And not the one who went as anatomy professor, not that Keshwani.
There was Keswani?
No.
Keswani was a plastic surgeon at JJ Hospital.
Achha. Because there was another Dr. Keshwani who went to AIMS as an anatomy professor, but not that. No. So, after final MBBS, what did Dr. Bhansali, how did he go about?
He joined Tata Hospital as this thing. He wanted to, then as he liked that work, he decided to become a cancer surgeon. Then during that period, he was doing MS also. KM Hospital, they had to do all the resident posts and there were part 1 and part 2 exam, which he got 19, when was it? 51 or something, 53. And during that period he was working as first as house surgeon in KM Hospital. Then he joined Cancer Hospital, Tata Memorial. Then during that period he finished his FRCS primary exam in Ceylon. And then he went abroad. He went on J.N. Tata Endowment Scholarship, And since he had finished part 1 here, within 3 months he finished FRCS. And then he came back working in Tata Hospital. Then Dr. Paymaster sent him to Royal Marsden Hospital for 1 year's experience. After that he came and joined Tata Hospital. But there was some problem of seniority and appointment for which he didn't like, and he thought he will not survive in this atmosphere, So he left Tata Hospital. He applied for honorary-ship, then he had to do private practice. That time honorary teacher, there was the... So he had applied to JJ, JS and Nair, but he got Nair Hospital, honorary-ship, assistant honorary-ship. He worked as assistant honorary-ship for some time, I think quite a few years, and then he started his private practice in general surgery. He was at Harkisondas Hospital. Later on, he left Harkisondas because they were not bringing all these new equipments like CT scan, sonography. So it came in the way of and and he got a good break at Jaslok Hospital and Bridge Candy Hospital. He flourished in Jaslok and Bridge Candy and was very popular there. Did some hospital advisory board and all that.
There is a lot of good work in laparoscopy.
Yeah, laparoscopy.
Can
But
you tell
those
us?
days were just the beginning of leprosy. So he went abroad to Stanford and took special training in laparoscopy. And that time only gallbladders and were not, the whole of laparoscopy was not available at that time. But his main interest was hepatobiliary surgery, pancreas and
Did you do any post in England?
in
England?
no. England, he didn't post, he did some courses there, Guy's Hospital and some Whittington Hospital and some. Because in Royal Marsden Hospital, he did a post there as a fellow.
And then he has done a lot of research work and publications. And
Publications.
So, where all that was based where? At Jaslok Hospital?
Jaslok and Nair Hospital.
Nair Hospital.
Sandhya's Hospital, all his cases together.
So, was he one of the first one to introduce laparoscopy in general surgery?
No.
No.
I think Dr. Tempton had brought it somewhere. Because when he started his practice, laparoscopy was not there. It came later on. But he knew that without laparoscopy, you can't go on. So he went again to Stanford. In Stanford, my son was there studying in engineering. So he went over there and joined Stanford Hospital for this course. And he got certificates in each university.
So, in which year did you people get married?
We got married in 1957.
After completing post-graduation?
Yeah.
You did post-graduation?
No, I was doing MD in medicine. I did part 1, but I couldn't complete because I got hypothyroidism, I couldn't. So, then gradually I wanted to, age was getting on, so I wanted to have children. That is a lady's priority. I got 2 sons.
So, any of them doctors?
No. One is the one who rang me up just now. He is working as a president, one of the branches of president in that Deloitte type company. And the younger one did is engineering in Stanford.
That's what you mentioned.
So he is a vice president in Intel Corporation. Intel, the chips manufacturer. He is there.
So the elder one is a chartered accountant?
No, elder one is chartered accountant.
Because you said he is with the lab.
And the younger one is engineer. They didn't want medicine. So I said, maybe they saw us struggling, all life.
So after MBBS, you basically paid attention at home front.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Dr. Sunil Pandya has asked me to ask you a few questions. So we'll just go over it.
I hope they are not very difficult.
No. Sir wants to know that what were his academic strengths? You mentioned that he always stood very well in all subjects. Was he also a sports person?
No, he wasn't a sports person, but he was very fond of cricket. But that illness which he had, nephritis, during his teenage years, prevented him from. But he knew about the whole history of cricket, He could tell you everything about cricket. That's why he was interested. He used to play in college matches. Just with a bat.
Did he participate in any cultural activities?
No cultural activities, but GS Medical College, 25th year, there was one something fund collection drive or something, some flutes were there, and so he had become one of the Puranic figure over there. Apart from that, no culture.
Yeah, 51 we celebrated Silver Jubilee.
51, yeah.
Yes. Now, he says we
I
understand.
was moving about on the road with the box,
Okay. Yeah, very good. We understand that you were his fellow student and competed for the Shirvakar medal along with him. Please tell us about the examination for that medal. Do you remember anything about that particular exam?
Dr. Cooper was our teacher. So ancient, no? Ancient, nothing more.
Okay. He conducted the exam.
And I had a case of tuberculosis adenitis, I remember that.
So, sir, you already answered. Who were the examiners? Dr. R.N. Cooper, you say. And what kind of questions did they ask?
Don't ask me then, how can I remember?
Yeah, no problem. But you said tuberculosis adenitis. And how did each one of you fare at this exam? He stood first and you stood second, right?
Yeah.
So that question is answered. You already answered. Which of the other competitive exams did he compete for?
Then there were no...
Final MBBS Shirvakar exam. He appeared for that.
Yeah.
You also appeared for that? Did you appear for that? Say no. Only he appeared.
Yeah.
Teachers, I have already asked you. And you say, he has asked, can you provide some anecdotes of the teachers who impressed you? Can you provide some anecdotes of the teachers who impressed you?
We were not that developed to,
Register.
Some comic anecdotes I remember,
Yeah, so that's what he wants you to do.
anatomy, we had one doctor, P.M. Mehta.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
So he used to teach us in a sort of, there were two refugee students who had come, Keshwani and Jotwani, this Keshwani. So he would tell us the artery and vein, they always go together like Jotwani and Keshwani. Like that, some comic things you remember.
Yes.
And there were some mnemonics like talented husbands were not good husbands or something. So funny thing. Those funny things used to make the life very interesting. The 5 years that we spent there were very enjoyable,
You said that he worked he did his residency at KM. So, who were his bosses?
His boss was Dr. Baliga.
A.B. Baliga. So he was his teacher.
I did medical point there. Dr. D.M.V.L. and Dr. J.C. Patel
were your teachers. And his was Dr. A.B. Baliga. So did any one of them really impress?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Okay.
Arthur Dissa was much better. Arthur Dissa was all there.
Please tell us of the MS examination and Dr. Shirish Bhansali's performance at MS.
In?
MS, General Surgery.
Actually, he was trying hard for a gold medal because he had been there. But he missed that gold medal.
What prompted him to do FRCS? What prompted him to do FRCS?
Because that time FRCS were highly valued in.
Because of the value.
Yeah, MS and FRCS. Now they don't much.
So you must have also joined him in England when he went to
Yeah.
England. You have any idea about his training and timing? Of course, you said he got his degree in 3 months.
And he learnt a lot in those courses. He did some course in Guy's Hospital, then Whittington Hospital. Some courses are very, very useful. And he was in Royal Marsden Hospital, cancer surgery, thinking that he's going to take up a cancer surgery.
Any pleasant memories of England, your stay in England?
Yeah, we liked England very much. That time it was old England, I tell you, ladies could keep their children in that car outside the hospital door, shop door, and do the show. Nobody touched the child. Nowadays, can you trust the child outside? And it was very nice, convenient buses were there and this thing moving about. And before we came back here, we traveled all over Europe just to see.
This you already answered. Did Dr. Bhansali do any post in England? You said he did various courses.
Royal Marsden Hospital.
He did one post.
It was a fellowship, sir.
Fellowship, not as a registrar or senior registrar. Did he return to India to join Tata Memorial Hospital? Yes. What was the procedure for this, to get into Tata?
He was there, no? He did almost worked there for 4 years while doing his postgraduate studies. And then he was bent on specializing in cancer. But some politics were going on, and somebody else wanted to be given seniority over him, which he thought that he won't be able to withstand this, and he won't be able to work in this atmosphere.
Any other thing about his work at Tata? You have any other memory of that?
Tata did a lot of surgery he did under Dr. Paymaster.
Because Dr. Sunil Pandya said, we understand that he was very close to Dr. Ernest Borges.
Borges also, but he was working primarily under Dr. Paymaster.
So, not so much with Dr. Borges.
No.
Any memory of Dr. Paymaster's work? And
everything went up sweetly.
You already answered why and when did he leave Tata Memorial? When did he leave Tata Memorial?
It must be 1960.
1960s.
61 or something.
And then please tell us his work after he left Tata Memorial.
Pardon?
After he left Tata Memorial, he was already working at Nair, no?
No. He joined Harkishan Das. It's a private. That was a private hospital.
Yes.
Well, Nair was a teaching hospital.
Yes. So
that he had applied, and gradually he got it.
So when did he join Nair?
Nair must be about 63 or something.
And
Harkishan Das? That's a private, so immediately he had joined.
After he left Tata. And then just look when it started, in 73. And difficulties you have mentioned, that more difficulties are all the politics as you mentioned. Yeah. And then you mentioned about Harkishan Das Hospital not being ready to march with the time. Yeah. So that's how we shifted over to this. That's a question Sir is asked. He is famed for his work on laparoscopy and for his skillful, meticulous operations. Did he acquire his skill at KM in England or at Tata or at everywhere?
Did you what?
Acquire his skill at KM, Tata, England or everywhere?
Everywhere. Not England. He was a fellowship. He didn't get much surgical work there.
So it was more at hospitals.
Tata Hospital and KM Hospital. And then Nair.
Okay. Could you tell us about memorable patients which he treated, or some difficult operations which he did? Eminent patient.
He did a difficult operation, the pancreatic surgery he did. Then mostly pancreatic tumors, pancreatitis, other this laparoscopy, then pancreaticobiliary, biliary stones and all that. And there is what was known as, I forget the terms, mostly pancreas and all that. That was the difficult at that time. Peritonitis and peritoneal cancer and ovarian cancer. Hysterectomy, of course, was gynectomy problem. Stomach, gastric surgery. Intestinal, colonic surgery. Colonic surgery is a difficult job, I'm sorry, I've forgotten the terms also. And they call it anterior resection. That is colon and rectum joining together after removing the cancerous part. It's a difficult operation.
Any VIPs he treated?
VIP, of course, we know that Amitabh Bachchan problem. He was called to Bangalore to see Amitabh Bachchan. Then he realized that Amitabh was very ill. Hospital didn't have the necessary equipment or this thing. So he advised them to bring him to Beach County Hospital. In Beach County, Dr. Dastur and he together treated him. And I think if he had remained there, then perhaps he wouldn't have survived.
So he treated Amitabh Bachchan.
That was one VIP patient and I don't remember any. Don't remember any.
Yeah, but I'm sure he treated him.
There were a lot of patients in the Bombay city there, but whether they were known as VIPs or no, I don't know.
I'm sure some industrialists, some academicians, some politicians, some bureaucrats.
Politician, there's one, I forget the names, Like V.P. Singh's nephew, over there. What was his name? He was treated as governor, one governor. Come at such a time that I've forgotten the names.
No?
There's a photograph of this shaking hands with that governor.
We understand that he was famed for his relationship with all patients. Dr. Sunil Pandey says, we understand that he was famed for his relationship with all his patients. What particular care did he take that made all his patients look up to him and remain loyal to him forever?
Yeah, so that's right. Yeah. Even now, whenever I meet somebody and if I somebody whom he has treated, you say, there's no doctor like him. You won't get doctors like that now. They would always say something good about him.
So what were the points which he followed? I mean, what was in his conduct which attracted all this attention from all this?
It was his usual conduct, good to everyone. Yes, that's painting.
When did he find time to write and publish papers, books, since his practice was very large?
Right in the middle of this. You know, he would always prepare for an operation, you know. On the previous day, he would he had a big library of his own, refer to the operation details, prepare and go. If there was some chaos going on in the house, you know, some function also, he would find time to sit there alone and read it up.
So his personal library at home.
Yeah. However you want to put it,
Yeah, that's fine.
you put it in nice words.
Yes. You are originally from Goa.
Yeah. I did my schooling in Goa. At People's High School, I stood first there, level of Goa, in matriculation.
That time there was Portuguese.
Huh?
That time there were Portuguese.
Portuguese.
So you must be speaking Konkani also.
Yeah.
Portuguese?
A little. Because that Goan company is so much littered with Portuguese words. Just like we speak so much. Even when we speak Gujarati, we'll put some English words in it, you know. Like that, our company is littered with Portuguese words.
So then you came over for medicine here.
First
No, Elphinstone College.
Yeah, then.
I also studied at Elphinstone College. I also studied at Elphinstone College.
I see, yeah.
So what is full name of Dr.Shirish Bhansali? Father's name?
Kanchanlal.
Dr.Shirish K.Bhansali. And he studied, you said, at modern school, Sikanagar.
Modern school.
So he studied in vernacular medium the same way as I studied.
You were in modern school?
I studied in modern school.
Then you must have stayed somewhere nearby.
Girgaon.
Yes. And then you did anatomy.
First I did my regular medicine, then I took over to anatomy.
Doctor, who was that? What was his name? Doctor? Anatomy professor? Who was your?
Dr. Kothari.
Huh?
Dr.
Kothari. He had some views of his own.
Yes. How many hours in a day Dr. Bhansali worked?
Worked? It's very difficult to answer this question. Depending upon the work. He would work the whole day, and at night, if there is a call, he would go again.
So that means you fully stood by him, whereby he could put in all this methodical, regular, long working hours.
I had the thyroid problem, hypothyroidism I had. I couldn't get on with studies like that. Couldn't remember and all that. I had 2 thyroid operations. I had mastectomy with cancer. So like that, you know, it will shoot down, no?
Yes.
But we had a happy marriage first.
So, you
The ladies were not so very ambitious in those days.
yes.
I'm also doing this. Husband and wife. I'm not going to, you also do something in the kitchen and all that. Poor things. Now all the boys have to learn cooking.
True. So your one son is in Mumbai?
Yeah.
As you say. And the other one is in grandchildren.
4 sons, 2 each.
2 sons.
Yeah.
Did Dr. Bhansali have any other interest, music or literature.
He used to write like Western music.
Western classical.
His sisters sang very well, but he wasn't interested in Indian music.
His sisters means Neelam Ben is one whom I know.
One. He had 4 sisters.
Oh.
Out of which only one is surviving.
Neelam Ben just passed a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Because in our school reunion we met. She always had that she was very caring person for students.
She was doing tuitions afterwards.
Okay. So she was Neelam Bhansali, then became Neelam Ben. Very nice. Rama, anything you would like to ask?
Message to the students?
She's writing all I'm saying.
Yes.
She's writing what I'm saying.
No, that to give a proper format. She says, would you like to pass on any message to future generation?
What else? You can put some words in my mouth and say Delhi, I think. But for them, he was, at that time, there was some fog in Delhi, all the transport and all was stopped. So he went by taxi from Calcutta to Delhi or something. And 12,000 he pays. I said, you paid 12,000 for in those days 12,000 was a big sum. This is a just ordinary Guru. Right? You can go. And he was, I forgot to mention, he was specialized in thyroid surgery also. Pancreatic surgery and thyroid. He was a Rotarian also. I'm not interested in that.
Nehrata Deshmukh ne ऐसा वाक्य मिला? Is this Nehrata Deshmukh or not? That is it.
Rotarian Bombay Central Branch, founded by him. That time the airlines were not there. They were going by the P&O liner, So during the voyage, there was somebody had a fracture. and he had done a orthopedic course. So he helped that patient, and when he was just a starter, just got into practice and set his fracture on the ship. Then they say took 21 days to reach London that time. And one pregnant lady had a pain. So the captain of the ship was worried, what can I do now? So he asked any doctor in the. So he called Dr. Bhansali, and they put obstetric books on the this. They read the steps and both of them conducted the delivery. So from there only his practice started, He gave him his present, doctor. It was very shining, now it is very turned.
You have to mention when they went to England, they had to go by ship at that time. So during the voyage, somebody there was a fracture, so he set it right.